Hey guys, I'm RE2 and in this video we're gonna take a look at some typos that have been made in the Resident Evil video game series. Now before we get started, I'd like to clarify that I'm not a grammar Nazi, and I'm fully aware that Capcom is a Japanese company and that English is not the first language in Japan. This video has not been made with the intention of mocking Capcom because A. Resident Evil is my favorite video game series ever, and B. I'm not exactly a native English speaker myself. So this video is just for fun. And with all that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. Emergencey Dail in Resident Evil 2. We find this written on the truck that Ada asks us to help push out of the way in the parking lot of the Raccoon Police Station. Number 4. The hairs are scattered in Resident Evil Code Veronica. This one would sound just fine, except that I think Claire is referring to those chairs and not hairs. Number 3. Platform Elevator in Resident Evil 2. We find this in the underground lab where we fight Birkin for the second time. This one actually makes a bit of sense though, because elevator has that ending that is spelled as ER, in other words like butter, not bator, ladder, not lador, and so elevator, not elevator. Number 2. Mugnum parts in, you guessed it, Resident Evil 2 again. I'm not really sure what to say here. How about muggers are less likely to mug you if you're armed with a Mugnum? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Moving on to number 1. Mixed Harbs in Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD Battle Mode. I don't know about you, but I sure do like me some mixed Harbs. This typo is even funnier knowing that the older versions of the game on the Dreamcast and PS2 managed to spell it correctly. Of course, a video compiling typos in the Resident Evil series isn't complete without mentioning the infamous Resident Evil Revelations typo on the box cover of the North American 3DS version of the game. Only 90,000 copies of the game with the misprinted cover had been distributed and subsequent covers had been corrected. There are also several other minor typos that didn't get the top 5 spots, which we can go through quickly. The door is electronically locked. Scattered munitions. A well-maintained control room. Weaker. Investigations and Emporcements. But it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. Your right hand comes off. Carving of a armor. Does it have another use? A semi-automatic shotgunner with tight spread, and I found a creative Reddit comment to go along with this one. Due to its unusually accelerated cell division. And last but not least, welcome Leon. So that's all I have for this video. From the comments in my previous video, I know that a lot of you are looking forward to Resident Evil 4 Remake challenge videos, which I'll try my best to work on, but challenge videos do take a lot of time and I don't exactly have a lot of it at the moment. I started this channel around the COVID era when I was practically at home 24/7 with not much to do, so it was easier then, but it's not quite as simple now. This channel also isn't monetized, and even if it was, it's too small to generate any real income, so obviously doing YouTube full time is completely out of the question. Even so, I'll try to make it work, but I just wanted to put this out there in case anyone was subscribed to me exclusively for challenge videos. I don't want to let any of you down, and I don't want to keep you in the dark either. So if you unsubscribe, I totally get it. I also want to thank everyone for sticking around a whole 2.5 years during my absence. I really appreciate you all so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.